Congratulations, you've made it to the last video in our Gen Ed program. We're not going to talk about any new technical concepts, but we're going to take a look at how you should apply these video production techniques to teaching. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at a video creation plan that's inspired by backwards design. We start with the big question. Why are you making this video? Why is this important? What do you want your learners to take away? This step has little to do with video and everything to do with your content. Once you have a sense of what you're going to teach and why, it's time to consider how video can help you teach that. One of the biggest weaknesses of video is that it's a one-way medium. Your learners don't talk back to you. So how do you know they're learning? Almost certainly you have to build in something outside of the video, an activity, an assessment, something that you can give the learner direct feedback to. Obviously the specifics are going to vary based on the type of class you're teaching. At Teachers Film School, we've designed these activities that go along with each lesson in the hopes that if you can do the activities, you have learned what our main objectives are for each lesson. There's another important how question we want you to answer at this point. How long will your video be? Your instinct may be to make hour-long videos if you're used to teaching hour-long courses, but shorter content is more effective. Research has shown it's easier to learn from short videos. We simply don't have the attention span to watch anything longer than 10 minutes.
Are you saying that people only have 10-minute long attention spans? What about movies or the Super Bowl? People watch things way longer than 10 minutes.
You know, that's a very good point. But entertainment is a different animal than education. When people are watching a movie or a sporting event, they're sitting back and relaxing. For teaching, you need your learner to be leaning forward and actively engaged. When creating media that's trying to teach someone, you're only going to be successful when that experience requires effort on the part of your learner. Now that we have that planning done and we understand why we're making our video and how we're going to make it, it's time to get down to designing what will be in the video. Making short videos is much harder than making long videos. So you have to choose your content and your wording carefully. Ultimately, it's this plan for your video, this decision you make about what content to include and how to include it, that is the most important part of creating educational video. While all the technical aspects we talked about are important, it's the content you create that is going to be the key. So we have one last activity for you. I'd like you to use this template to design a 1 to 2 minute educational video. Then I'd like you to follow through, use all the tools we've looked at in this class, and create something you could conceivably use to share with your learners. So what can we take away from this lesson and the Gen Ed course? We learned that video is a really effective teaching tool. But while there are a lot of important technical aspects to it, it's the content that's the king. And finally, we took a last look at what teachers need to know for planning their instruction with video. I want to thank you for completing the Gen Ed program. I hope you will take advantage of some of our elective courses to look at specific aspects of video making in greater detail. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.